Good morning. Give me a second to find and share the feed.
Do you have the knowledge to enter the temple? Do you want it? And if you had it, would you flaunt it? Well, it's yours.
I have. I'm going to go on a little rant about free will because it's my main focus lately. It's really how they're enslaving humanity. So we can really use it to free humanity on every level. So I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit about using free will to rewrite your future. Make sure you guys share this feed out too. Give me a second to do the same. I'm always having my channel censored, so I can't even share my feeds in any space that is not my own. So I really need you guys to share. If you're not catching me live, you can still try to win a third eye activation because I don't pick the winner till the next day. If you guys win, I come find you. If you don't, you guys should check them out anyway. They're pretty amazing, any of the activations that we do. So share this feed out. I'm doing the same. Give me a second. My phone's slow. I'm looking forward to today because the energies are going to be real high vibe. I have like one more share. So I'm looking forward to helping take the frequencies through the roof. Make sure you guys go ahead and drop your name if you want a card. I have like one more share and I'm trying to pull it up. You guys should be checking out, I'll go ahead and do my little ad now. You guys should be checking out our castle retreat as well on my website. It's pretty amazing. We're doing it in March and we're going to come hang out at this castle in the United Kingdom. It gives everyone plenty of time since it's 9 months away to get their passports and get it together to come join us. And it's really a big part of what I'm doing right now here in the United Kingdom. I am on a timeline that's really conducive to this castle. It's pretty amazing. It's in the same city I'm living in, which is Plymouth, and it's Ocean City. So it's kind of a beautiful energy here in the United Kingdom. They have a real polarizing effect with the energies though, because they have a lot of these systems right here with their home base right here. But they have this beautiful natural ley line energy that you can really utilize here. So you can really feel the polarizing energetic effects here with the different kind of energies. We should be connecting more to nature now. This is an ascension process, and as we're going through a mass awakening / ascension, the earth is going through its own ascension, and you guys can keep your energy high. You can detox your aura by getting outside more. There's a lot of magic in the elemental energies around us. There's a lot of wisdom in there too. Those systems are those natural systems are a lot older than any of these systems that we've acquired living on this planet, let's just say. So you guys should be utilizing the summer energy right now while it's here, because you know that you guys are going to be cooped up, a lot of you guys, in areas where there's snow and you're not going to be able to get outside. So you guys should be connecting more to the earth. Get outside barefoot, walk around, connect with nature, get some sun too, because we know that sun gazing is amazing and it has a lot of benefits for the third eye. It will actually help decalcify your third eye. So try to get outside more with these weathers as they're permitting. Let's see, I'm going to go on a real fast rant on free will. I keep on talking about it. Okay, first off, we have a lot of star seeds on this planet right now. That after a certain year, only star seeds incarnated into this place. So the younger kids are from very high levels of consciousness, and that's how this is all going to come together. Now, the people, the sleeping people, the third dimensional people are not going to awake, but these star seeds will activate. And we're not going to do that through our words or teaching them. We're going to do that through our energy. How the process works is we first activate ourselves, and then you'll activate the people around you, just coming in contact with them and having interactions with them. There are more star seeds hiding in your life than you would be aware. Don't think that when you made your life plans that you didn't make them with the star seeds as well. That you guys have been having a lot of this cycle with the same people in different roles, and a lot of the people that you chose to learn with would have been star seeds from your soul group. Humanity is locked into a karmic future. Most of the people that we came to assist have their futures written in stone, so to speak, because they hold certain contracts, usually karmic based, tying them to at least the end of this cycle. They'll have certain lessons that are contracted through their relationships, their families, etc. The only thing that can pull that sword out of the stone, so to speak, is free will. So a lot of these people, due to their actions this cycle, have become karmically entangled on this planet, and we can use free will to rewrite anything. It's our power as co-creators. It's what keeps this place interesting. We're just kind of, at first there was this conscious energy that wanted to experience itself, and it expanded, and everyone and everything on this planet contains that energy, and it's just consciousness exploring itself and finding itself and getting to know each other, getting to know itself on whatever level. And we were given free will to keep things entertaining here, basically. That if we didn't have free will, we would just be doing the creator's will all the time. The reason why a lot of things in your life have not worked out is because you were creating things that were not in alignment with what the creator would want for you. We have to be in alignment with our lives, and we have to be creating things that would be something the creator would want. There's nothing more in alignment with this creative force of energy than healing and love. Nothing. We came here to learn and teach lessons in love on this planet. We came here to heal this planet too. It's not up for us to judge who deserves our healing and who doesn't. We have a capability to heal every person on this planet. No one is beyond healing. No one is beyond repair. People got really mad at me a few years ago when I was in one of these empath groups, and I suggested that a narcissist would be someone who had a blocked heart chakra and that we could heal these things. People got so upset with me. We have the capability to heal anyone on this planet. People just get lost in these roles and allow themselves to be mistreated by the people they're meant to be healing on whatever level. This is a place where we can go from the victim our parents made us, right? We started out with our parents' karma. We would have started out the victim that our parents would have wanted us to have been. And we're meant to rise out of that. And we're meant to level up in consciousness and become heroes of our story. There's nothing more heroic than trying to save the planet, I assure you. It's an amazing, amazing role that we can be taking on as starseeds and healers. We can be assisting. I had to explain that we're getting polarized. We came here already polarized, service to others though. We were already polarized when we stepped on this planet. The people on this planet are being polarized through their experiences in whatever way, either as service of self or service of others. They're being given lessons your whole existence to determine what polarity you are. So we already came here polarized. It's in your programming. You're just service of others. You were just born that way, right? You already were polarized and you came back to assist on whatever level. A lot of free will is being used to contract souls. Yes, it's their favorite tactic, right? They like to contract anyone being married, having a child, right? Anything, any interaction with the government. It could be a legal thing, whatever it is. Voting. These systems love to elicit our free will for us to contract ourselves to them. And so that will be the undoing of all of this. Us taking back our free will and our creative control as co-creators to do this. That will be something that will liberate humanity on every level. It is the only thing capable of rewriting these soul contracts that are already locked into place for humanity. We came here to prevent a future that we foresaw and lived, and it was very destructive. This is, no matter what your experiences were, they are going to bring us back to the same place, which is galactic unity. It doesn't matter what your experiences are, what your path is. That's why people are so fucked being judgmental, because these paths are all leading to one place. They're leading back to a oneness with this conscious energy. You wouldn't believe the unity that I see around me. There's nothing more powerful than being in alignment with yourself in the entire universe, because then the entire universe will align for anything that you're trying to do. There's nothing more powerful than that. These systems have no power. They've been taking ours for millennia and using them against humanity, because we know that there's no power without spiritual purity. You have to have a pure heart to enter the higher dimensions. It's kind of like a threefold system. You have to have that pure heart. You have to speak the truth, and you have to have that psychic awareness for your third eye. You're going to need the upper chakras to be doing this journey on whatever level. That's why there's a war, not just on consciousness, there's a war on love around here. Yeah, your love lives have been infiltrated and manipulated more than most people are even aware on this planet. It's just the way these systems work, right? It's real crazy. Swear, it's like a war on love. They want us to be afraid of love. They will reflect it in all of the movies, the TV shows showing baby mama, baby dad drama, and all this bullshit. People breaking up, crying, relationship problems. You just see relationship dramas everywhere, all over TV, all over the tabloids, everywhere you're looking, right? They make it normal to have a million partners as well. They like to show Taylor Swift because she is an idol for children. They like to show her in a lot of relationships as part of their agenda. They love to show her merging everyone, right? They show her with like a new boyfriend every week so that they can make it look dating look casual. This is a war on consciousness, and it's a war on love, because when you take away love, it takes away any creative power you may have. This place is contingent on love. It's all that's real here. It's all that remains when you die, too. People think like, you know, they have all these things that they would have told someone when they die or whatever it is. You don't realize that the ego is gone and only love remains. It's the essence of who we are. It's our divinity. Our level, and it is our power as well. There's a power in that love energy. It's an energy that's around you. People talk about the twin flame like it's a person. Well, first, don't share your soul with anyone, but there is a certain flame energy that we all carry. You guys think of the Bible flame. Look at half of the auras around here where everyone's lighting up purple. There is this energy. So you could describe it like that, but it's not going to be found in one person. We're all aspects of the divine, and when you love anyone, you're getting close to God on whatever level. So that love is easy to find and can dissipate fast, right? You ever have a real good relationship and it just kind of dissipated? That same feeling wasn't there? That's a love energy that's contained around you and in you. If you guys want more love in your lives, it's like the easiest thing for me to manifest. You guys need to become more love. We get back whatever we're putting out. So I put out a lot of love, and that's what I get back in my everyday life. If you guys want to become love, give out more love. Then we'll come back to you. Good morning. My face is messed up. I shouldn't even be going live. My jaw is real messed up. You guys will have to send me Reiki. I've been crying all over my Reiki wall about it. But the swelling is going down, and I'm back living at least. So if any of you guys need me, I'm always looking for topics to hit my inbox, so you guys can just hit my business page inbox with anything that you guys want me to elaborate on or go into on video. And I'm going to start doing just YouTube videos responses. So if you guys have things you want me to talk about, everything is spiritual to me. It doesn't matter what it is. Any topics in my business page inbox. You guys should be checking out my Reiki classes. Like I said on my wall, I'm getting ready to move mountains in whatever capacity. It will be a real good time for you guys to catch up on your Reiki classes or get an activation or whatever. Check my site out. I'm going to be on there after here. Jamie Nicoli. Hi. Intuition. The more you use your intuition, the more you listen to it, the stronger it's going to become, just like a muscle on whatever level. So people have become disconnected from themselves throughout this process. They have learned how to listen to this mind control ego voice that isn't even coming from them on whatever level, and have learned how to shut out their intuition. It's not surprising, because they've taken the divine feminine out of many cultures. I can see it prevalent in the United Kingdom as one. They love to suppress the divine feminine, take it out of cultures, because without that feminine energy, you can't create. It's a way to enslave humanity by disconnecting from the divine feminine. We need to follow that intuitive pull, that soul compass leading us on what's ever been wrong. We have to learn how to tune in more ourselves and less to everything around us. I need a lot of time to recharge my energy. I'm someone who needs a lot of alone time in my life, because that's when I download, that's when I can learn myself, that's when, I'm connected to myself the most. When when we're around other people, we tend to absorb their vibrations. So more time alone, more time in meditation. Someone was asking me the other day about connecting with Akashic, and it is an energy that you can read and download anything on. And how you're going to be doing that is you're going to be probably using meditation to do it. I'm not sure. I clearly died and had a lot of DMT in my brain, so those are just abilities that I hold after coming back. But we're going to do that through meditation. You're going to be like other dimensions from the here and the now. So most likely, you're going to probably want to meditate more. I have to meditate when we meditate, it clears our energy in our chakras. The more time you meditate, believe the information you get that way. Right, Armstead, good morning. Yes, share this feed out. Facebook hates me. Facebook hates me. You know how it is. I love the game. That's where everyone's at. Sorry, this card's short. We're going to get more love around here, especially in this country. I really need some more love over here on whatever capacity. Especially in the UK, for UK viewers. I need more love. I'm already helping turn the sun up in this country. You didn't notice. I'm just going to bring some Callies in here because I know it sounds like it's the elite believe they can control the weather, right? So I believe we can too. We have more control over our reality than we like to think. I've made it clear to my own galactic team, because I am on a galactic assignment here, that in order for me to do my mission and my job, I'm going to need more sunlight at the least. So it's happening. The sun is being delivered to the United Kingdom. Take advantage of it. Go. Take some time off and enjoy the sun. We know this won't last long here. Jasmine Louise, amazing. Shout out to you. I'm always crying about it, complaining about it, because I've had a chakra problem probably every day since I've been in the United Kingdom. And I came with my chakras real amazing, and I'm real tuned into everything around me. And I've legit been on the Reiki wall crying for Reiki in some capacity at least once a week. I like to joke about it because it's been real crazy energy here in the UK, and it's been very hard for me to get used to. I believe that the United Kingdom may feel like these energy shifts more as a position on the way you're located. Memories of love. We're going to see a lot of memories surfacing during this process. Things that we need to heal usually. Usually, we're going to remember things from our past. They're going to be coming up. These are things for us to clear and to heal. Usually, when you're getting nostalgic about our past, this is about pulling on these memories. It's very powerful. Just the best way that I do it would be, you say you're 20 years old and it comes up. Go ahead and send yourself that age, the violet flame, to help heal these things. We have more power over our past and our future than you believe. We can change the past by healing it now. It's very powerful. Michael Erlides. We are going through huge transformations daily. Daily. Our bodies are changing rapidly, as fast as they can handle it. Trust me on that. We're going through a spiritual boot camp of sorts. I like to use that phrase, and I know everyone is feeling these energies, maybe some more strong than others, but on a planetary level, everyone has to be feeling this ascension. Our chakras are interconnected with the earth. There's no way that making this ascension and the people are not feeling it. It's going to be purging out anything with low frequency, anything not serving people, things like that. It's a continuous process. This is a purification process. And we're purging out systems that are not serving us, beliefs, things from our past, things from past lives, around us. Everyone's doing it. Michael's moving on from things not serving him, and he messed up yesterday that you guys feel like already dragged. That's where a lot of people are at. Sometimes we just have to let go. Let go. Just stop having expectations of where your life is going. Just become more in the moment, more centered, and just learn how to go with the flow more. I have I go to work. It doesn't matter what day of the week it is, where I am. I wake up and I find my life on a loop. But I have no expectation of my flow. And then I had to explain to someone I'm never disappointed that way. People have this vision of where they're going to end up and how things are going to lead to is disappointment when things don't go your way. Let go. We need to be usable to the universe. We want to do things in our plans. But if we are empty vessels and we allow the universe to direct us, we'll have experiences or used to the universe without expectations, because then we just be led anywhere. Susan Armanti. Prosperity begins. We're manifesting hella cash around my movements because we're being hella broke. The programming wants everyone limited, broke, and sick. And let's face it, if everyone was we wouldn't be having to work so much. So these systems are really contingent on money. We think that the Starseeds missions are requiring hella cash. Try looking at the government sometime. They're horrendous. Horrendous. Going through cash, using it to save humanity, but things were not always like this that we've entered into. So harmony with nature and have everything that they needed on different levels. There was just abundance everywhere. There weren't work exchanges going on. It was a much different world at the beginning of this cycle. And we're gonna keep putting out vibrations to get the Starseeds hella cash, as I say, because I was doing the love and abundance ones. We're taking it next level. So we're working on liquidating any dark organizations to move that currency, which is just an energy, to the Starseeds. So your work is going to pay off eventually in a financial kind of capacity. It's just the laws of the universe. What goes up must come down, right? So if you're going to be on the end being broke and they're going to enslave us, it kind of has to flip after a while. The roles will flip around here. The people in control are feeling powerless because as we're taking back our power, it's coming from their systems, and they can tell. And for the first time, they're feeling a real fear around here. Tina Christopher. This is a battle between and what our higher self or the best expression of us would want. People are still living in those lower aspects of themselves or lower self, and it's about integrating and becoming whole and merging with your higher states of consciousness around here. So we need to be on a path that the universe would want. That's going to be one of service and healing and assisting and playing Save the Planet around here. It's going to be a path of learning as well. The universe loves to learn, right? We're always learning new things. You got like a dopamine high. You got like a high, like almost. So learning a lot. Clay Blackstone, can you feel my energy? Like 5,000 people that are about to connect to my video. I work with like at least a minimum of 5,000 views on my first feed, so I'm connecting to a group at the moment. Really, I can when I'm scanning you and doing my work, but at the moment when I do these live feeds, it's not like a reading, which is I would go into your cash and your past life on an individual. I'm doing like a group reading right now for everyone. So at the moment, I'm feeling 55 people's energy that I'm connecting with right now. It feels real crazy intense when I do these feeds because I'm working with workers and I'm feeling energy. I'm channeling energy out the whole time I'm doing the feed. I'm channeling good energy out, galactic energies. So it feels real intense from my point of view because I'm having all this energy run through my body. Fertility. This is an abundance card. If you want abundance, connect with the earth. That will be the original abundant energies, the earth. It's a manifesting energy. It's a feminine manifesting energy. The earth brings abundance. If you guys want to manifest, get outside, connect with the earth, and we'll help you manifest. You need that feminine energy to manifest. That's why they took it out of these cultures to enslave people. So if you want to manifest and create, get back to oneness with the earth. Catherine Garland. We're coming more into today on my face over here. I'm not sure off my path out of myself, right? So chakra problems. I'm not sure, but I'm going to heal myself after with ourselves. That's how we come into alignment with the universe. On every level, coming into harmony with ourselves energetically. So all I do is focus on my own energy over here. I focus less on the world around me, and I've been advised to focus on myself and my own energy. So I've been traveling around the world and visiting different places, and in my own journey since day one, I've been advised not to get wrapped up in my surroundings, but to stay focused on myself and my own energy and what I'm doing with my mission. And that's where everyone focusing on yourself, energy is going to start everything for you. Oksana Marie, good morning. We should be celebrating that you guys have even made it this far. Like you didn't die in the Matrix. You made it. Congratulations. Guess what? We don't even really have to work that hard. It's kind of like yeah, we don't even have to manifest it. It's just waiting for us. You guys just have to say you want it. It's kind of like with our planetary ascension. It's already happened just because we. It's pretty amazing. We're celebrating more alone time, chilling, more recharging, more working on your own energy. We don't have to work on the stuff around us. It's already happening. Tammy Oliver, you're working your throat chakra too. Seriously, I am for 2 days now. I love it. I've been getting a tour of all the chakras on a loop since I came to the UK. It's crazy. So, when you are having throat chakra issues, you are not on a path that is in alignment with who you are. Or you could be doing a lot of detoxing. So I'm doing tons of detoxing here, right? And that is the chakra that deals with purification. So, more detoxing, more being in alignment with who you are. If you're just not speaking, it will be bad for your throat chakra. I'm getting a chakra card, so check out my site too. Jason Bazard, stand your ground. You're working on grounding. You're in California. Get outside. Get outside. Get out in nature. You have a beautiful ley line energy there that's very grounding. That's where the root chakra is located. It's a beautiful energy. I'm very envious of you because I always say my soul is in California, and it really is. I'm watching my friends hang out there and missing them, and I'm always thinking over there. I told my friends I left my soul there anyway. My soul is in California. You guys have the most beautiful zen out. Different over here on these ley lines, you know, just like it is in every country. Take advantage of that. Tammy Marie, the waiting game. If you guys are waiting for someone to save you, like ISIS or aliens, you're going to be waiting infinitely. Sorry, if they were coming, they would have come already. They're not. Clearly, look around. Yeah, we're the ones that got sent this time. People get so upset. Jesus didn't get sent for this mission. The Pharisees did, and they get real upset because they didn't send Jesus this time. They sent us. Like, so you set up and create change. No one will. And I saw this beautiful quote they have in the UK. It was like something about evil can only happen. I love it. It's so true, right? It can only be allowed to happen if we're allowing it on whatever level. So we have to begin to speak. We have to begin to use our free will to say, no, not in my reality. Jasper Allen. The universe is a big place. I see my feed's freezing, so I'm kind of waiting for it to catch up. Okay, my feed was freezing. The universe is a big place. There's just vibrational differences between the dimensions, so it really has a lot to do with it. So if you felt alone or separate throughout your journey, you may have been at a low frequency and you just weren't tuned in enough to feel the presences that you have helping you. We came here with amazing teams. The kids have even better teams. I'm always telling people my video keeps freezing. I think my video is freezing bad. I might get off. My video is freezing. Alright, so we have, these kids have even better guides around them. I'm trying to figure out why my video is freezing. I'm giving it a second to catch up. Alright, so my video keeps freezing. These kids have even better galactic guides and teams than we do. They came here with a lot of assistance. With anyone with children, you guys should be giving permission for your children's galactic teams to be working with you. This universe is a big place and we came with a lot of assistance. And you guys are usually learning with other people, right? We're not going through our lessons alone. We're usually learning with like a romantic partner or children or someone around us. We have other people experiencing the same events around us. You guys should be given permission to work with your children's teams, whoever it is around you. Iris. It's a good time to withdraw. This is a good time to rest. We have an eclipse energy coming on the 11th. It's going to be very, very intense because, you know, it's going to be in Leo with Taurus conjunctions, and it's just going to be a powerful energy towards the end of the week. So we should be resting right now as long as we can so that we can better handle and assimilate these space energies as they're coming to us. Make sure you're unplugging, meditating more, resting, recharging, more salt baths, more food. You guys eat a lot of high vibe food this week. We know that the moon messes with our REM cycles and everything about who we are. So make sure you guys are eating a ton of food and more water this week. Water's an energy conductor. We're energetic beings, so we need a lot of water to assimilate these energies the best that we can. Gina Fisher, happy Monday. It's Shelby's birthday. I forgot to say it, but don't worry, I'll be posting it on the wall. It may as well be a national holiday. You're doing an amazing job. We're too hard on ourselves, right? We have these states of perfection that we're seeking to attain. Realizing to see the perfection that already exists within ourselves. You're already doing an amazing job. It's just amazing that we even made it this far to be even having these talks about let's save the planet and let's heal everyone. It's just beyond amazing, this journey, because it wasn't just this life, it was an entire cycle of lessons that we had to complete to reach this place where we could be clear to create what we want, a new world, right? And it's just pretty amazing too. So you're doing an amazing job. Stop being hard on yourselves. Kusama Zizu, you're working on your heart chakra. Coincidence, I have, first off, this is a pyramid for third eye activations, but I'm on the heart chakra ley lines. I put a bunch of crystals. I don't know if you guys can even see them, but I put a bunch of crystals in the pyramid too, and I'm doing kind of intense healing on my own heart chakra. I was telling my friends I've been coughing up my heart chakra here in the UK, which is kind of crazy. Like I said, polarizing energies. We have these negative political structures where there's this beautiful high vibrational earth energy. Don't think it's a coincidence. So we have a lot of heart chakra healing to do with humanity. The earth as well. And like I said, our chakras are interconnected with the earth, so we're going to feel any type of healing going on there. More heart chakra healing, more love, less judgment. We don't understand because we think that we can judge other people's situations and say that we would make different choices, but it's really hard to do that with other people. People have been through a lot at this point. More compassion, less judgments. Aline Pavia. Hello from the Gold Coast, Australia. It's a beautiful area as well. You guys can really connect to the crown chakra there as well. And it's just a beautiful, get outside more into nature while you guys can. You're working on your heart chakra too. So this is a good feed for you because I'm right on this ley line point. I always get placed in strategic areas for the energy that will be good for my own mission where I'm at. And this is an amazing energy for your heart chakra. Keep on working on it. We do heart chakra activation, chakra openings too. Edward Ted, suffering in silence. Well, as you know, we're deeply interconnected, so believe it or not, usually like if people think of me or something around me, I can feel it on every level because we're very deeply connected. We feel like our lessons are separate or something, and they're deeply interconnected with this web of consciousness, just on every level. Everything that you've ever experienced is affecting me over here. We tend to think of ourselves as these separate little components, not as the energetic beings that we are that are impacting and affecting everyone. Our lessons are very intertwined. You needed a certain amount of them, and so did I, and so did our consciousness group to complete this cycle. So they're very interconnected. Just know how connected you are to everyone. We're coming back to this amazing oneness with the universe and just in alignment with everyone and everything at some point. Tammy Oliver. think I did you, I don't care. We're working on rewiring our brains. We have so much mental conflict because there's a lot of technology around us that people don't understand are affecting our frequencies, thus affecting our brain waves and our thinking patterns. They want to bring out the negative. They would love to distort our thinking furtherly to make us think negative thoughts. We have to reprogram the mental aspect of ourselves. It's a huge part of this journey. Before I left, I already had gotten that down where I was reprogrammed all of my thoughts. I understood each thought creates a vibration, creating my reality. And when I began this journey and left into the unknown, I already had a really good grip on the mental component of myself. It's a huge part of what we're creating. I always tell everyone all we have to do is stay high vibe every day and think positive thoughts to bring all this together. Mona Hernungi. Choose wisely. I'm not sure what you mean by the activation, but I go ahead and, like, if you guys share it, you don't have to catch me live either, and I find the person the next day with an activation off every feed. If you need me to activate you anyway, my site's above the link. Don't make any big decisions right now. I told everyone that at the beginning of the year anyway, that you guys are taking on more than you can handle because your bodies are going through this ascension process, and it's a physical process. We're detoxing, we're purifying, we're going through purge cycles, whatever it is, we're being purified, and it's very intense, the process. So I told you guys not to take on too many activities or too many projects, and that still stands. Mari Maslinda, accelerated motion. Don't you guys feel the energies picking up intensity as well as picking up their cycle, increasing in cycles? Like, you guys can really feel the energy is getting more and more intense. We're on a deadline. Humanity's on a countdown, so we're doing this process as fast as we can, and it's pretty amazing. More water. You're on a real fast track for ascension because you're one of my Reiki students, and the people that I'm attuning are going through this process a lot more rapidly. Whenever you get attuned by someone, it passes down the power through the teacher, and all I do is detox and purify, and I'm also very service to others, so I'm always assisting other people to amplify my own power. So I'm working with real high frequency energy, and especially the people choosing to learn with me are really going through this like a lot more rapid than the average person with this whole process energetically. Gil Brown. Yes, narcissistic people need healing too. Yes, but that doesn't mean you should be living with them and married to them or merging them. Because then they're probably not going to want healed. They're just going to keep sucking your power out and eating you and torturing you. So yes, they need healed too, but it usually works, you know, if you can take a reset, get away, maybe come back to the situation later. I had someone very narcissistic that was feeding on me in my life, and I did, after my awakening, come back to heal this person, and it did work, but it took a lot of work, and it wouldn't have worked if I was in a relationship with that person. So don't think that you can stay in a relationship and heal them. That's how they're keeping you there. Should probably do it from a distance, or just run and lesson learned. Maybe go heal someone you're not trying to have sex with. It never works when you're trying to heal people that you're sleeping with either. They're never going to see past that. Gil Brown, material and spiritual prosperity. It can feel like we're not getting anywhere, but we're doing inner work, and we're changing our vibrational frequency, and it's going to change everything that we're drawing to us. So while we were drawing real low vibe experiences when we were in their programming, as we come back into alignment with our original galactic frequencies, we're going to be drawing higher and higher vibrational experiences of nothing but love to us, and it's pretty amazing. Those are lessons that we need. Those are lessons that narcissists, empath, lessons are ones in self-love. You need to love yourself enough to leave. Those are karmic relationships. People always cry, I got tortured by the narcissist. Well, you drew it to you on every level and created it. Sorry, probably karma. Yeah, those are karmic relationships where the lesson is to love yourself enough to leave. On whatever level, we should be drawing soulmate divine unions to us, ones that uplift our vibration and are beneficial for both partners. I'm about even energy exchanges, and those are very one-sided exchanges where the narcissist will just use you in every way energetically and you get nothing out of it except maybe sex, right? So those are like very one-sided exchanges. We need to be respectful of our energy enough to only be participating in mutual energy exchanges, especially in our unions and our relationships. On whatever level sex can be used for lower purposes, Yeah, when it's very physical, this is going to be a lower aspect of sex. It's probably going to be opening up negative portholes, things like that. Sex can be used in different ways. And if you're doing it as a spiritual means and out of a deep love, it's going to be actually opening portholes to the higher spiritual around you. So we see a lot of things with the Masons where they use sex magic. That's what they're into, sex magic, basically. And that's why they always need to be opening portholes that way. You can think like CERN. Like they basically open portholes or gateways to other dimensions. And a lot of humanity is not realizing they're having sex as this physical basis. And they're opening portholes to the lower spiritual because it's going to be a gateway any way you look at it. Like it's a gateway to the other realms. That's why children are born out of it. It's a way that we can bring the other realms to earth. It's very powerful, that energy too, but when people are doing it just on a physical basis, it's opening up a lot of negative spiritual around us. That's why they've distorted sex so bad as well. Michelle Giacona. I can't say anyone's name today, don't mind me. Financial and material changes. We're getting hella cash for the star seeds. I'm just going to keep saying it because it might just seem like, you know, I'm just saying something, just like words, right? 2 words, hella cash. I'm putting out a sound vibration saying hella cash on here, and if only for a minute, I'm going to have at least 5,000 people focusing on that hella cash vibration, taking it into their consciousness, and that is powerful. That is how this will align, and this is how it will happen. I just have to get on my feeds with anything I'm creating and speak about it, and I speak it into existence on every level, and I'm not doing it myself. You guys are doing it. That's why it's very important that we're mindful of the television programs we're watching, right? The things that we're putting into our consciousness, because we're taking them in and we're creating them on every level. More hella cash for Michelle and me. All the star seeds are getting hella cash. You guys know it worked when we were thinking we were hella broke all the time. So we need to reverse this programming. If you guys are having problems in your fucking financial life like everyone else on this planet, if your bank account looks like shit, just start to reverse that programming by thinking hella cash is coming to you. And that's going to put out good vibrations that will triumph anything going on in your life. So when you're extra broke, start to put out hella cash vibes. Don't enforce the hella broke stature around here. And if anything, when you're thinking negative thoughts, it will just snap you back to, I should be manifesting, right? So if you're thinking you're broke and your life sucks, think hella cash. Use it as a way to snap yourself back and remember you guys should be creating and manifesting, if anything. Tina Provost. I am only special in the fact that you're special, and I'm here to assist you on whatever level. You won't believe how special our whole consciousness group is, or how powerful it's becoming coming to unity on every level. So I'm not special anyway. Everyone can just open their chakras and any capacity. I wasn't born like gifted. I just am going through this ascension process, and all humanity, the ones making the shit, will be psychic, empathic. We're becoming multidimensional. So we started out this journey in the matrix from ourselves to our DNA being manipulated. And as we're activating our DNA, we're going to become multidimensional again. So I can be here right now and very, very conscious of myself and the other dimensions and able to even channel it. It's pretty amazing. We're going to do that through reconnecting and activating our DNA. Patience. Have patience with the universe. I'm at this hella cash because it's easier to manifest the money because it's an energy, right? If you're trying to manifest, sorry, my video keeps freezing. If you're trying to manifest a house or a car on whatever level, it's going to take longer to materialize to you. We don't understand that this stuff materializes in these realms, but the money is easier to gravitate towards you because it's already here. It's an energy. We can actually control it better as energy workers, and that covers anything you're trying to manifest. If you have cash, you can really control what you're manifesting. I keep telling you guys to pretend you got $1 million in your bank account and make a list of what you would do. If you just woke up and you had $1 million in your bank account, what would you be creating? Where would you go? What would you do? And make a list. Start to put out those kind of thoughts, because we're manifesting based on our shitty bank accounts and our jobs around here still. and it's keeping us in that American dream prison. Even though we're awake and getting back to spirituality, our realities are looking pretty much the same. I guess that's why I've had impossible mission objectives, because that was the most valuable lesson that I learned, how to unlimit what I thought I could create and what I thought was even possible with all of this with my mission. And it's been powerful to show me that. So on whatever level we have to continue to unlimit ourselves, I guess I'm going to be doing that with this castle timeline, where I'm going to show people, no, we could be creating castles or off-grid communities or just more bigger things, you know, than what we're creating in our little prison planet paradigms we're still hiding in. We're going to unlimit ourselves in all new ways, and everything around us is going to change on every level. I know people think we're just going to stay in this same reality, in this same world. We're going to level up out of this entire place. And this is a place where we can practice in the meantime. We're learning how to create and manifest. It is a school where we learn to become conscious with our manifestations, because if we were in the higher dimensions, where you instant manifest, we would be creating war and destruction with any negative thoughts that we had that would go somewhere and create destructive things. So we're learning how to become more conscious of our creations here. And it's pretty amazing because you guys are safe and protected here. I know it might not feel like it. You guys have everything that you need. Believe it or not. You might want things and you might not have them, but you have everything that you need. You're usually taken care of. You usually have food. You usually have somewhere to stay. Whatever it is, you guys are taken care of on every level. And the second that everyone rises into their missions, they'll be taken care of on new levels as well. It's through service that we're taken care of. It's through service that we can level up the spiritual hierarchy at all. I was saying on my feed, I put the link below, I do feeds in other spaces in my groups, and I was saying this morning that that's how we level up. They want to teach you that you die and go to heaven, and these people won't work on themselves. They're already perfect. They're good people. They're going to heaven. This is a school, and when you die, you cannot work on your spiritual level. So we do that here in this school. That's why we would have wanted to come here, because we can rise up the spiritual hierarchy through our work here. And we can't do that. When we're in the other realm, we just stay at the soul level we're at, and we have a chance to evolve and to learn and to grow here, and it's pretty amazing. So we should be working on our energy and our souls in whatever capacity. I'm going to let you guys go on that note, but I'm hoping you guys catch up on your Reiki classes, because I just have this feeling I'm getting ready to move mountains over here and do something really big with these projects I'm working on. So hit my site up, hit my inbox up. I'm here. Love and light.